Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for gold and silver, and this is a no nonsense video where we are going to just talk about technical indicators and chart analysis. Those who are familiar with the channel must know that we have been I have shared that at the time of 1770 that gold is bound for a V-shaped recovery and we are bound to achieve 1800 and 1900 levels. This is since last couple of months I had told it very clearly. You can watch my videos. Those who are familiar with the channel are already aware that yes, that was the target for the month and we have almost achieved it. 1890 we have already done, and possibly this week we might cross 1900 levels also. So if you're new to the channel watching it for the first time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the notifications as we also share the and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment friends, and those who are new to the channel must or press the notification icon because to keep themselves updated as we share our daily predictions analysis for almost all global markets, that is Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE, DAX and Nifty, and almost hitting the targets on a daily basis. So if you want to make money and if you think that we are doing some good work, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment friends. So let's start with the analysis. The past week was the happening one personally as well as on the front of gold. Personally, me and my family are recovering from COVID and we are doing quite well right now. And regarding gold has achieved 1890, which was the target, which we are seeking forward towards gold. Interestingly, now let's start the analysis for the gold and silver. Yes, and this talking about silver, we had shared that this month we might see 2900, and it is close to achieve 2880 already. Now let me show you the charts what it has done this week. Let's start the analysis. Let's start. So gold is, interestingly, this is a long term channel in which gold was trading since quite multiple weeks or months, I will say, since last the high which it has seen. Since then it is almost trading in this channel, and interestingly it broke out of this channel and now trading at around 1880. However, it has tried to pass by 1890 but failed to do so, finding a good resistance there. So looking at this, it is still trading on a daily charts. It is still trading in this upward trending channel. So see, this was the stabilizing zone, and after this it has formed this bullish channel. Now for this week it might still continue to trade in this zone at around 1870, with the low at around 1870 to the high at around 1924, and this is going to be the weekly. First target might be 1924 and next target could be 1940. This is initial analysis. This is first analysis which we are first chart which we are looking. So please stay tuned till the last, and we are going to give the exact levels that how far this could go. So it is still in a bullish zone, and now let's have a look at the weekly charts. This is on a daily chart, and on a bullish on a weekly chart also the same channel which was formed by gold, it has broke out of this possibly, and might sustain above this, might go. Let's try to look what this could do this week. Now you see here it is formed a smaller wick, and I will be watchful of 1890 once again. From 1890, if it drops, if it achieves 1890 first and then drops, then possibly we are going to, it is again going to enter into this channel and is achieve 1850 and below levels possibly. This is one expectation, that is if it breaks this channel, which is going to be at around 1860 1870 levels on a daily chart, 1860 levels you can say, and once it goes below 1860 we are going to hit towards 1847. That is going to be the target for me, which is still a very good support. 1847 is still a very good support, so be watchful of this. And yes, if it passes by 1890, then my target is 1924 and 1940 levels. So be watchful of this. 1924 and 1940 could be the target for this week, and it might go beyond. If it crosses 1940, the target is very big, as this candle, look at this. So here we saw a bigger green candle, then a smaller body, then a bigger body, and third candle possibly could come. As my experience goes with chart, it always follows with a third green candle, and the third green candle is always a little bigger candle than the previous one. This is my experience with the chart, and with this experience I expect that it might hit 1940 to 1950. I will give you the exact levels. Be with me first. Let's have a look at the indicators. Let's have a look also at the monthly chart. On a monthly chart, the candle is already big green, and possibly it could achieve the target at around 1924 and 1940 first, and then we might see a little retracement towards the end of the week. Possibly this is what, such that it could still leave with a little wick in this candle. If it doesn't, then next month we might see a little drop. And but let's have a look at the indicators once again, because indicators are the one which is definitely going to give us a indication of what could be expected. So now looking at this on the daily charts, daily time frame, we could see that gold is trading above all the support levels, and it is very much in a bullish zone. The crossovers has happened, and it is above 20, 50, 100 exponential moving average, simple moving average, volume weighted moving average, weighted moving average. So all the lines are above. Gold is very much in a bullish territory right now on a daily time frame. So looking at this, looking at the Arun is still very much into little bit bearish zone, I will say, or I will not say bearish, but yes, it is neutral time frame, neutral. And looking at the MACD lines are almost running parallel since last multiple days. And from here, if it could still go little up, and then might try to converge towards the end of the week, or might continue in trading above this. So in fact, MACD lines are still in a buy zone. However, the RSI, if you look at the RSI on a daily time frame, it is in a very much into a overbought territory, and whenever it has gone above this, it has always seen a drop. You can see here, and it has never gone above 70 since past multiple days and weeks. This is one time where it has gone above 70, and we could see that from 1950 it has seen a decline. So be watchful of this. And but yes, there is an exception in the month of August, when we could see it traded above 70 levels for multiple days. Now let me show you over the charts from here. See, here it was bullish, it remained above this, achieved 2060 levels. This is the high, and since then it has dropped, it has consistently dropped since then, and formed a slope achieving the lower lows. So be watchful of this. Gold is in a overbought territory as per the indicators, but it might still achieve little higher levels before achieving a drop. Now look at this. In the previous occasion, it has entered into overbought territory, then a little drop, and then again a little rise. Then this is how it has happened. So if you look at multiple historically, if you see the above 70 levels for gold is in a overbought position, but this week it appears that it might still sustain this. So be watchful of 1890. Once 1890 is taken, or convincingly if it passes by 1890, we will definitely hit 1924, 1940 and beyond levels also. Possibly we might hit that, the gold might hit that. Now look at this, look at the stochastic. The stochastic is again entering into I will just, so the stochastic is specifically in a sell mode right now. It is in a sell zone. It has achieved a high, but looking at let me try to draw and show you something which, so I will be watchful of the stochastic, that and it could still might cross over from here, enter into a bull zone, overbought territory, and from there we could see a sharp decline. So possibly it might achieve 1924, and then from there it might decline towards 1860, 1870 levels. And that is why I will give you the range, which is the primary range which I expect that gold will achieve this week. So this is on stochastic. We have seen the stochastic on a daily chart. Now let's just have a look at the indicators on a weekly charts also. So in fact, look at the stochastic on a weekly charts. It has been seldom remained in this territory and the overbought territory, and it is again still in a overbought territory. So possibly from this week onwards, still might rise, and then we could see a drop later in the next week. And the MACD lines are still on a weekly charts are uh, crossed over and are in a bullish zone. So possibly still we might see a bullish candle, and we might expect that it could hit 1940 levels. Let me write down the levels for you now. So I expect gold to trade between 1865, or rather 1863 to 1924 levels. This is going to be my first target, and in between it has to pass by 1891 or 1890 levels, which is going to be a stronger resistance for gold. So if it passes by 1890, you could directly go long, remain long, and it is going to hit 1924 and 1940 levels. So be watchful of this. On the downside, 1863 is definitely going to give a good support, and we if it breaks 1863, you can go short for 1847 as the target. So be watchful of this, and I will be expecting gold to remain bullish, and we might hit 1924 and 1940 levels. So be watchful of this. Now let's have a look at the silver chart for silver. So silver interestingly has hit 2880 levels this week and retraced since then, and closed the week at around 2750 with a good drop, you can see. But on a weekly chart, if you look at silver's chart, it is still in a bullish channel, where the high now lies at around, this is a very wide channel if you look at multiple time frames, but we could still find some resistance at around 2950 levels, 2940 50 levels. So now looking at this, silver ended the week at around 2750, and from here it will open at around these levels, and it is expected that it might hit 2900, it might cross 2900 levels again, once again. So be watchful of this. This is on a weekly chart, but have a look at the daily charts also. On a daily chart here, so on a so ignore this last candle, which is just a duplicate copy, and it is not showing. However, looking at this candle specifically, when it touched 1880 and retraced, it appears that it gives a good indication for a reversal, and that is where we could see that it is since then it is, this is the candle I am talking about. So it has been in bullish zone, and now it has formed a, or rather it is just trading in a bearish channel right now. So be watchful of this. Let me show you on the weekly charts, daily charts. So it is formed, it is seen this low at around 2720 levels, and now close the week at around 2750. So I will be watchful that where it opens, ignore this candle, I will be watchful where it opens. Once it crosses 2780 this week, and once it crosses 2780, rather 2800 I will say, once it crosses 2800, you can remain long, and we are definitely going to hit 2900 levels once again. And now we saw on a weekly chart that yes, uh, it is still trading in a bullish channel. So now if it breaks below 2700, yes, you can go short. If it breaks below 2700, you can go short, and it is going to hit 2600 levels. However, my expectation from silver is to uh, from 2750 again form a greener candle and hit 2900 this week. So this is what is my expectation. But let's have a look at the monthly charts also. On a monthly chart, the candle is green, and it is going to it is set to remain big, uh, where it could definitely achieve 2900. So looking at this, my now let's have a look at the indicators also. So looking at the indicators on a daily charts, it has got a good support. It has dropped, and it has got a good support at around 2720 levels from the moving average lines, various moving average lines. And the Arun is particularly neutral, rather little bit bearish. But there is a crossover which is about to happen, but we have seen that silver has multiple times bounced back from this crossover. See this, this has happened earlier, this was about to happen, and the MACD lines did not cross either this time. So possibly I will be watchful of next couple of days. If this crosses over, if we see a bearish crossover, if we see a bearish crossover where it drops below 2700 levels, then definitely you can remain short, and we are going to hit. RSI is very much in a comfortable level. The daily charts stochastic is also in a very much comfortable level, where it is almost seen a low, and from here we could retrace a little, where we could find it again hitting 2900 levels. Looking at the weekly charts, or these indicators on a weekly chart, interestingly, there is a crossover of stochastic, and that is where I was trying to come to, that we might see a possible drop. See here also, we can see that the gold has hit a high, and then this crossover has opened, and silver has seen a high. This crossover has happened, and then it has seen a drop. So maybe we could still trade in a little range, and this is something which I was explaining on a weekly chart. Now let's have a look at the RSI and other factors. This crossover on MACD lines, it has gone bullish for the week, and possibly the divergence is not much, and hence we will be very watchful. Now let me write down the levels for you for the silver. So till the time it is trading about 2720, you can remain long, and you can expect a target of 2840 and 2900 once again. So be watchful of this, and I will be expecting it to trade in this range only. And if it breaks 2720 to 2700 levels, if it breaks 2700, you can go short, and we are going to hit 2600 once again. So be watchful of this, and from 2700 to 2720, don't take any position. Rather, I will recommend 2750, 2700 to 2750, don't take any position. And if it opens about 2750, you can remain long, and you can definitely, it is going to hit 2840 and 2900 levels. Be watchful, we are definitely going to achieve that. This is what is my expectation, and from the first week of next month, we could see a little drop. That is what we could expect from gold and silver both. So take your positions accordingly, and if you like my effort, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, friends. Thank you very much. Have a great and profitable week ahead. Thank you.